Time for another review. What have we got? The AU-PM320S Professional Audio Innovation Condenser Studio Microphone Set. So, been sent this to have a little review of. It was made by MAONO. First impressions, by the way, box, very nice. This seems to be like a sticker on the box. What we're gonna do is the unboxing experience. If you don't care about the unboxing or you don't care about the quality of the microphone and everything that's come inside the box, you can just skip to the audio quality review. Right, so box is nice. What have we got? It says it's cardio polar pattern, 16mm diaphragm capsule, 2.5 audio cable comes with, shock mount is in the box. Ultra low noise circuit design, very nice. XLR output, full metal casing, and bomb arm. Let's be boom. Anyway, so this is for your podcasters, your radio sort of type of guys. And the best thing about it is it's an XLR input rather than one of those useless USB sort of ones. Now I know they're becoming more and more popular and stuff, and you can just have the microphone, that USB straight into the computer. But I find when you have an audio interface, which is what a professional sort of setup is like, you can control the gain level a hell of a lot better. So here we go. Let's open it on up. Okay. On the top you got manual, shield for it, which especially if you're not going to use a pop shield like this one that is included, at least have this on and it'll take away some of your sibilance and stuff like that. But to be honest, just use one of these things. If you're doing a podcast and you video it, I know sometimes they get in the way and you can't see the mouth and it looks a little bit weird, but you'll save yourself a hell of a lot of time in post if you use one of these, and it'll just make your audio sound a hell of a lot better anyway. Next layer. Right, here's all the good stuff. Tell you what, this is good. For the price of what you pay. Shock mount. So your microphone sits inside and it bounces around in like a little elastic band cage sort of thing. So it's basically taking away any bumps and whatnot going into the microphone itself. And first impressions, build quality is excellent. For especially at this price range. There's a little XLR cable included in the box. Perfect. This will be the big lock for the table and for the stand. Here's the arm itself. Oh, and I love these. These are cable tie sort of things with the support at MAONO.com. This is nice. So yeah, build quality, really good. And here it is itself, the microphone. I tell you what, that is a good chunk of metal right there. Feels aluminium and like powder coated. That's really good quality. Again, for this price range, and typically anyway, the microphones that feel good and well put together tend to sound better. They don't usually go to all that effort to make it look good and feel good if they haven't got something to shout about when it comes to the actual microphone quality. So I'm gonna quickly assemble this and then we're gonna test it. Right, there we go, all set up. Initial impressions is everything is a great design and build quality, everything's solid. This pop shield's as good as any pop shield out there from what I can tell. You know, everything's a great build quality, not too heavy. This is really good. Oh, right, and that's what I was gonna get to. The only bit I can't quite understand is this bit of design here where it connects into the table slot. Now, if you're gentle with it, no problem at all. But it is a little bit strange. It's got a locking mechanism down here pushing in to it, so it's almost like it doesn't want to be rocked left and right. I mean, it can a little bit, but not like the full swing maybe just needs a little bit of a redesign there. But overall, if you want that locked into place and you just want it to go in that sort of motion, then this thing's perfect. I'm gonna take this thing off. I'm gonna use it how I would, which is as it's displayed on the box as well. And we're gonna do an audio test difference between my 100-ish pound dynamic microphone, and I'm gonna use this as a podcaster sort of would. And I'm gonna be speaking right into it, and you'll be able to see the difference. My guess is you'll like the sound of this better than that. This is like more of a natural video style, you know, for things like this, you would have the microphone further away from you, and it would be a small capture pattern, whereas this gets a more wider field of capture. So yeah, let's see what it's like. This is now just the audio from the microphone itself, which you can probably tell. It's I'm speaking obviously a lot closer to a microphone, so you're gonna hear that sort of difference. There's going to be a lot more bass. Just so you know, setting wise, this is going through an M-Box Pro into one of the preamps, and I've got the gain set so that my voice is just going into the yellow, and I haven't got any post-processing at all, so everything's been taken off. I had a little bit of post-processing going on with the dynamic microphone, which is above my head there, but if you were a radio broadcaster sort of person, you'd probably want more of one of these sorts of setups. Problem is, when you do your P's, you've got no pop shield, so it doesn't capture that as much. But you know, you might be going for more of this sort of a setup. I'm mainly going to be reviewing it like this because I think podcast world, this is where this thing's going to be picked up from. That quality is great. I want to know what it sounds like with a instrument going through it. So I've got a guitar here. Let me just play a couple of chords and see what it's like. That's very good. That's very impressive. Obviously, you would post-process that. You'd take a lot of the lows out, and there'll be some mid-range in there which you need to duck out. It's very comparable to a condenser microphone that I paid just for the microphone about £200 for quite a number of years ago now. So it does show you what sort of quality you can get for a fairly cheap price. I wonder what it's like for what's it like singing into? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, ooh. That's good. I like it. I'd like to use this, record it, try it in a cover song on YouTube or something like that. If I do that, subscribe to the channel, and if I do that, I will post a link down below saying, here's the microphone used as my one and only microphone for capturing vocals, especially on whatever cover it is that I've got coming up next. I've got a bunch that I want to do. It's just when I've got time to do it. Like these reviews. I'm very impressed, especially for the price. This is fantastic, and I'm kind of like blown away by what sort of quality is out there for such a cheap price. Like back in the day, if you wanted to do a podcast, it would have cost you a fortune, but nowadays you can do it on a laptop, small audio interface with 1 or 2 inputs. The best of it was, I think I ordered this thing and it came the next day. You get a little bit of noise on these sort of stands, but I've heard radio stations which have that noise. It's sort of like unavoidable. But considering you can just move it about and stuff with very little noise, maybe even a gate would be able to get rid of most of it. It's amazing, and like I say, build quality is really good. Build quality is good, sound quality is good. That little join at the table, a little bit rubbish, but they can improve on that. But that's easily forgiven considering what you're getting as a package here for the price. So I would highly recommend this, and I'll leave a link to it down below. Thanks for watching. For more reviews, covers, and all other sorts of things that I do on this channel, please subscribe, give this video a like if it was helpful. It would really mean a lot, and I will see you so soon. Cheers.